going on, everybody? Richie here, Hybrid Athletics. Getting a lot of positive feedback from my programs. A lot of people are seeing some great results. I'm really proud of all of them. Now, a couple people are starting to get to a point where the basic program's too easy, so they're getting into weighted calisthenics at this point. So here's a weighted calisthenics dip routine, just a typical workout. I'll give you some tips and pointers along the way, show you how to program it yourself. All right, let's get it. All right, let's crush some dips. Now, I'm going to be warming up here, and in these warm-up sets, we're not going anywhere near failure, okay? My working reps today are going to be like 3 reps per set. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 3 reps and keep increasing the weight all the way up to my working weight. So I start out with the body weight, and then I go to a 25-pound plate. We're just going to keep working up. Now, as you watch me continue to warm up to the working set, I'm going to explain to you the 1 rep max calculator and how that works. So to do this, you're going to have to figure out what your 1 rep max is, and the way you do that is you can just do a max set of dips, download a 1 rep max calculator app, and from there figure out what your 1 rep max is. Once you've calculated what your 1 rep max is, you can begin on week 1. And on week 1, we'll start with 80% of your 1 rep max. So calculate what your 1 rep max is, figure out what 80% of the 1 rep max is, and that will be where we start week 1 at. Now, I've already calculated my 1 rep max because the last time I did this program, on the 6th week, when I was working out with 90 pounds additional weight, I achieved 8 repetitions with a little bit extra in the tank, so I didn't go to complete failure. So I calculate my 1 rep max on the calculator, and it comes out to 350 pounds. Now that's including my body weight plus the additional weight. Now I take that number and I figure out what 80% of my 1 rep max is. And that's where I'm going to start at in week 1. And I'm going to do 3 sets of 3 for my working weight with 3-minute breaks in between. And now, as you can see here, I'm into my working sets. So I'm going to do my 3 sets of 3 with a 3-minute break in between all of these sets. Next week, I will go to 85% of my 1 rep max. Now, technically 80% of my 1 rep max, the 350, it actually comes out to where I should be wearing an additional 90 pounds. But I've been working out with the 90 pounds for so long, and I felt a little bit stronger today. So I decided to throw on an extra 10 and make it an even 100. Right? So I'm going to complete these 3 sets with the additional 100 pounds. I'm 190 pounds, so I got 290 on. And next week I'm going to adjust it accordingly, and I'm going to go to 85% of my 1 rep max. The week after that, I'm going to go to 90%, 3 sets of 3 with 3-minute breaks. Then I'm going to go to 95%, 3 sets of 3 with 1-minute breaks. Now, just by default, if I can do a set of 3 with 95% of my 1 rep max, I've already achieved a new 1 rep max. You guys see how that program works? Now, let's say on that last week, I'm feeling good, and I want to do some additional reps, and I feel like I could crank out 4 or 5. I'm going to hit 5, and then I can put that into my 1 rep max calculator, figure out what my new 1 rep max is, and then start the program all over, back at 80%. Now, what you're seeing me do here is, this is how I just like to burn out the workout. You know, I'm already fatigued. Now I'm just getting some body weight just to get a few extra reps, and this is more of a hypertrophy effect. And that's pretty much how we do the program, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, everybody, that's it. The weighted dip routine. I hope you enjoyed it. That's how we're doing it nowadays. We're breaking it down, getting real scientific with it, making sure that We crunch the numbers, and we're progressing every workout, every single week, every single month, year after year, and it's going to add up to a lifetime of strength for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe because I got plenty more content on the way. And if you got any questions or comments, leave them in the box below or shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, take it easy. I'll talk to you next time.